The state has sweltered for another day and it could be about to get worse. The temperature for tomorrow is expected to be in the mid to high 40s across much of the state. The heat has dramatically increased the load on the power networks and on those looking after the most vulnerable.
When you have to work in the heat, you'll do whatever you can to stay cool. But for many, it's just too hot to handle.
Oh, I can't. I need to go back to the cold country.
Drink a lot of water, it's just too hot.
But it's too much heat here.
The number of people being treated for heat stress has steadily increased this week, and the ambulance service has repeated its plea to look out for elderly neighbours and relatives. The message is, if in doubt, dial 000.
As a result, we've put on additional crewing to accommodate that workload, with a focus on making sure appropriate advice and treatment is given to people in their homes, and to ideally avoid transporting to hospital.
The bad news is that the heat is likely to get worse.
The minimum temperature will not be going down as low as it has been through this heatwave so far, so we'll be starting from a higher base.
With South Australians trying to keep cool, the demand on the electricity network could mean forced power outages known as load shedding.
If it does occur, in the first instance, attempts will be made to limit those to a period of half an hour so as to minimise the adverse effect on the well-being of people in their homes.
The Country Fire Service is also preparing for extremely difficult days ahead.
We're going to an escalating pattern with increased winds over the next couple of days, and fire safety is absolutely critical. The ground was already preheated, the grass, the bush and everything is dry. The weather will be hot and dry.
With the pressure on, the CFS is bringing in an extra 5 aircraft from Queensland, New South Wales and Victoria to help crews on the ground. Rebellato, ABC News, Adelaide.